What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Low-Key Legend. How the fuck y'all doing today? I'm doing alright today. I'm back with a brand new episode of Stoner Tips for you guys. Yes, sirski. We are back with episode 156 of the Stoner Tips series, guys. Today's topic is a requested one again, I do believe, man, but we are going to be talking about the subject of smoking weed mixed with tobacco. Okay, so this is going to be a very controversial again topic, and if you guys do enjoy it in any way, man, hit the thumbs up button right now. It goes a super long way. Also, if you guys are new, sub to the YouTube channel, hit the bell icon so you guys always stay notified. Anyways, let's dive on into this episode of Stoner Tips, guys. 156, talking about weed and tobacco. Alright, let's dive on into it, man. So, I personally only make stoner tips on things that I've experienced smoking weed-wise. Alright, so I have mixed tobacco and weed. Alright, now I've done this a lot in the past. I wouldn't say a lot, but a fair amount of times I've done this in the past. Alright, now when I say the past, I mean my high school days. You know, I was experimenting with shit, and let me go ahead and tell you guys right now that smoking weed with tobacco mixed in, for me, at the moment, it seemed cool. That's all I'm gonna say. So at the exact moment, I would usually pack the bottom of my bowl with tobacco and mix in some weed and just smoke it that way. Alright, I've did that a couple different times as well. That I didn't really care to about that shit for too much. I don't know if that made any sense, but I didn't really care for it too much, mixing it at the bottom. But there were some times, guys, I'm not gonna lie, where I would mix in the weed and I would sprinkle tobacco like all over the weed in my bong bowl. Alright, so I'd be smoking a bong and I'd have a little bit of weed left, or you know, maybe just some keef or some shit, and I would lace my tobacco with weed. And it was fucked up, guys. I'm not gonna lie, because smoking tobacco really is never good in any circumstance. I would really prefer to smoke weed in my own opinion, but at the time, as I said, I was you know, I was on some weird shit. I would like save Swisher guts and shit. Like I'm not gonna lie, I had this big ass bin and I would just fill it with Swisher guts, and yeah, it got to a point where I was like, at one point, man, I was out of weed, and this was, it had to be, you know, in high school and shit. I was out of weed and I was like, damn, alright, let's try some shit out. So I packed a bowl of fucking tobacco with some keef on it, and I'm gonna tell you guys right now, man, it's not how you think it would go, okay? It's not gonna be in your best interest for your lungs, for your entire body in general, I think, to go ahead and do that. But then again, everybody's body works differently. So let me tell you guys how it worked for me, alright? So I would get lightheaded, but I would rip my bong, because I don't know if you guys ever just took in a fucking bong rip of tobacco. Now that shit is different, bro. That hits a little different. I'm not gonna lie to you guys right now, alright? If you rip a bong full of tobacco, it's different than weed, alright? Now I can go out on a limb and say that I've done this because I was on some fucked up shit back in the day. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would replace weed if I ran out of weed. I remember one time I did this, bro. I packed literally a bowl full of tobacco and was smoking this shit. Now, I would say that moral of it is because I'm used to smoking every day, alright? And I'm used to milking a bong pretty much, man. I don't know what else words to use, but I'm used to just having a milky ass bong, and it's like, it pleasures me to an extent, you know? It's weird to say, but I mean, when I have a milky ass bong, I just like milky bong rips. There's something, I don't know, bro, it's a different thing, but as I said, bro, using a tobacco as a substitute, I'm not sure would be in your guys' best interest. Now, that's gonna lead to a lot of, you know, small things. It's not something that I would really, you know, recommend you guys trying to do, because then it's gonna lead to cigarettes, and it could lead to a lot of other shit that you guys don't want to get yourself into. But here's the thing, man, if you want to mix in a little bit of tobacco in a bowl, I do not see a problem with that at all. Like, especially if you know your body and your lungs and your tolerance can handle it, there should be, I mean, I think that it's perfectly fine to mix that shit together, but only for certain people, alright? So it's not gonna work the same for everybody, because it's the same thing in my spliff video. There was a lot of controversial topics. A lot of people, I would say about half you know, maybe a little less than half, would prefer to not smoke. I would probably say more than half, but they would prefer not to smoke with tobacco in their weed. And like I said, man, I understand that 110% because I'm at the same spot right now. But back in the day, man, I was really careless and goofy and wanted to experiment with different types of shit. So yeah, I was careless and said, hey man, I'm gonna I got a little bit of tobacco right here, I got barely a little bit of weed left, I'm trying to get fucked, so I'm gonna mix these two together and see what happens. And I did, and like I said, man, it's a very different experience, but it's not something you guys, I would recommend to go out of your way and try. This is something that is like, alright, you're on your last straw, you're about to run out of weed type shit. Like, this is literally the smallest straw type shit. I mean, I wouldn't, like I said, bro, don't go out of your way to do it, but if you find yourself in a situation where it is, you know, it's just there, I would try it. I would say that from my personal experience because it really didn't affect me too much. This is literally just tobacco and weed, so it's not like anything insane that you're gonna be going out and doing, like tripping on acid or, you know, some crazy shit. This isn't gonna be some life-changing experience, but it is something to put down in the books, I guess, man, of, you know, smoking weed and tobacco, because tobacco alone is very, like, I've smoked tobacco alone as well out of a bong, and it is not, like, bro, the shit hits a lot different, and it's not in everyone's best interest to just go out and rip bowls of tobacco. Like, nobody wants to do that, first of all. Alright. And second of all, it's just, it's got a weird look to it, bro. But I'm here to say, man, if you guys do that shit, it is straight. I mean, I've done it before as well. And I can't say I wouldn't do it again, but I just haven't found myself in a situation or a circumstance where I could be like, yo, let's lace this bowl with tobacco, because I haven't been smoking tobacco in general. That goes for Swishers, Dutches, all that shit. I've been in a state of mind where I'm strictly dabbing, so that's where I'm at in life right now. But as I said before, man, I do understand where certain people would come into play, or certain mindsets or bodies would want to mix tobacco and weed, because I was there before, bro. I've been there, done that, and I'm here to say it. Don't go out of your way to try it, but if you are in a circumstance where you can do it, go for it, bro. It's not, I wouldn't frown upon it, but it is a different, unique experience, to say the least, mixing tobacco and weed. So, again, man, do what you want with this information, with this tips video, but I'm here to just spread some light, show you guys, and tell you guys about some personal experiences and some future tips and experiences as well that you guys might encounter. But other than that, man, that is really all I got for you guys, I think, in this episode of Stoner Tips, bro, talking about mixing tobacco and weed. This has been episode 156 of the Stoner Tips series. If you guys did enjoy, hit the thumbs up button, man. I do believe I hit on everything that needed to be hit on. Moral of it, man, I would go ahead and try it, but don't go out of your way and try it. You know, don't go and fucking buy strictly tobacco just to mix in with your weed. You know, if you got a blunt or something, bro, and you want to just try this out one day, go for it. You know, that's what I'm going for. I'm not going for, yo, go to the tobacco store, bro, buy a fucking pound of tobacco and mix that shit in. No, bro, I'm not saying that. You know, if you got a little bit of tobacco laying on your hand or whatever, you want to mix that shit in, go for it, bro. It's definitely an experience you should try, but only if you really think you should try it. You feel me? Anyways, guys, that is what I got for you guys in this episode of Stoner Tips. Thank you guys so much for watching. You have no idea how much your guys' continued support means to this channel. Like, last video I dropped yesterday, bro, spliffs, that shit was bussin', bro. Y'all are crazy, dude. Like, when I uploaded that, I was like, damn, one day we just hit fucking 2K views, 200 likes, bro. I ain't never had that ever on a YouTube channel. So to see that, bro, it was something else, man. I really appreciate you guys' support. Each and every one of you guys who've done anything to support this channel, man, or this series, or me in general, man. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. So with all that out the way, though, guys, it has been your boy, the Low Key Legend. talking about mixing tobacco and weed, episode 156 of the Stoner Tips series. I'm gonna catch you guys very shortly for a brand new video in the future, so y'all stay safe, stay savage, stay low key. It's your boy, the Low Key Legend. I'm out of here, guys. Adios.